Hey ho. Hey Donut. Hey B. How is your son today, B? Hope he's feeling better now. Hey Ria. Hi, hi, hi. What has everyone been up to today? Hey, Chopper Lily. I have done absolutely nothing today. I didn't sleep anything last night, not one bloody wink of sleep. So I managed to get some this morning. So my anxiety was so freaking bad through the night. It was ridiculous. It looks like Biden's going to win. I'm shocked. I am. I honestly, yeah. He's doing great. Good. Watching the mess of the election results. I don't know why I'm so invested in these results. It's ridiculous, but I am. I keep checking to see how far he is ahead of Trump. I think it's crazy. Hi, Joanna. How are you? Bees, wonderful to hear. I agree. I've been thinking about him. He's been in my prayers along with you, obviously. It's it's not the easiest, that's for sure. I get it. So what is everyone else? Is everyone just literally been glued to the radio or the TV, waiting for the results to come through and see? Does everybody else keep checking? I'm not even American, guys, and I keep freaking checking. It's ridiculous. It's genuinely got to the point that I think it's become an obsession. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm like, what the frig am I doing? Why am I even like invested in this? It's just so bizarre. I have no idea why I'm so fucking invested. He may be going up north to a rehab facility that has a bed available. Well, that's good. I know it's not like the best, obviously, for you, like with your son gone, but it's probably what's best for him, B, which is great. I'm scrubbing floors, haven't done much in the last 2 days with Twitter drama. How sad is that? I've literally tried really hard to stay off Twitter. I'm not getting involved in that shit show. I've been trying so hard. Like, I literally just been like, nope, I'm good. I'm well good to stay out of that freaking crap. And Twitter is like, I'm actually contemplating just getting rid of my Twitter altogether because it is such a freaking shit show. Yeah, I've been checking and watching some YouTube talking about it. I find it interestingly in a painful way. Exactly, Ria. Chopper Lily, me too. I genuinely thought that he would. I honestly did. I was like, no, Trump's definitely going to get in again. There's no way. But I seem to be confused. I've been watching the clown. If the clown loses, he's already saying that the state cheated and he wants a recount. I heard that as well, Joanna. This election may affect the world. I agree. I think it actually might. I actually do. I do agree with that. I think it actually might. Normally, I'm not that invested, to be honest. I will admit it's not normally like politics are not normally my thing. I don't really like politics. Normally, it bores the shit out of me. But for some reason, this election, I've genuinely been interested, and I want to know like what's happening, how many more states got counted, and it's just ridiculous. I'm literally emotionally invested. I'm genuinely emotionally invested in this damn bloody election. No, thank you. I got a juice. My husband wants Trump to win because he's retiring in 3 years and he's worried about the 410k. I decided to not vote because I don't like either of them. I think a lot of people are feeling like that, Chopper Lily, at the moment. I got to admit, I think if I was in America, I would struggle on who to vote for. I must admit, I think I would struggle because you're not really voting for the people voting for Biden. You're not really voting for him. He's going to be dead within the year. Do you know what I'm saying? So really, we're voting for his understudy, which then just, I don't know. Then I just don't want him to win just purely for that. I think that somebody else should have ran. I don't know who, obviously, but I don't know. But again, I will admit I really don't know that much about previous politics. I will admit it. I've never really been interested in it up till this year. So that's probably just me. What happened with cute? I've missed something. Wait, what did I miss about cute? Oh, shit. Hi, Joe. Heading out to my sister's house to be by her side, asking for some prayers for my nephew. He's currently in a crisis center. Oh, Lord. Send in prayers, Han. Usually when Democrats are in office, the taxes go up for the 410s sink. Yeah. It's not over till it's over. They are both asses. Right? I agree. Don't say that, Joe. There's nothing that says younger people live longer just because they are younger. No, he's actually quite a poorly bloke. I was reading about it, and he's actually a really poorly bloke. They're surprised that he's actually lasted this long. I agree. Harris will be president. Yeah. Everyone's sending prayers to you, cute, and we're here if you need us. Yeah, I do it. But I think like he literally is, not just because I'm not saying that just because he's old. Trump's not far off his age, is he? They're about the same age, aren't they?
Trump's what, 74?
Yeah, but that Biden can't be that much.
I thought Biden was probably older, to be fair.
I don't know. I don't think there's going to be that much between them. It's just that he's sick. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't know that much.
He's 77.
A healthy person can die. I don't like that you talk like that. Sorry, hen. But what?
He's 77.
There's only 3 years between them. There's literally 3 years between them. Their age. Biden's 77 and he's 74. Trump's 74. Biden is much healthier than Trump. Trump is obese.
Well, that's quite possible.
He doesn't look that massive though on the screen.
Never,
But I've never, obviously, we're not in America.
you don't get to see it. And all we see is what's put out by the media.
Somebody was saying on, oh, where was I read it? I read it somewhere that he's actually like genuinely sick. Obviously, it was probably a tabloid, so that's not much to really go by. Well, I don't know. So what's everyone else been up to apart from the actual American presidency? Biden has had a stroke and he is definitely being diagnosed with dementia. Yeah, I read that as well. Hi, Just Gran. No, he's not ill. See, there's loads of different people with different views on it. Because I read that he was, but like a load have said that he's not. And then some said that he is. So I don't know. It's weird. Miles per week. Never seen Trump exercise. It just his mouth. That's true. That is true. He does exercise his mouth a lot. I think all politicians do their mouth a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. That's true.
You can't remember if he's ill. No, I read it. But again, it probably was a tabloid, to be fair. So it really shouldn't be taken as gospel. Because obviously nothing we read on the frigging internet is exactly true, let's be fair. But you have to have a very thorough health exam to run for president. Okay, then, so maybe it's not the case. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. It's crazy. Well, our lockdown ends next week. So I'm hoping that we don't go into another 2 weeks because that would drive me absolutely insane. Stutters when pissed, but at the moment, at least he shows he loves his people. True. I think every president should have a physical and mental health check, but non-biased physical because before even running for president. Again. He doesn't look that big on the TV. Is he actually bigger than he looks on the TV, do you all think? Obviously, it's different. I'm only seeing him on TV. I'm sure some of them, to me, it doesn't matter if he's ill or not, but to talk about him, anyone's death like that is not okay to me. Hey, Megan. Well, the girls just said then that he must have had a full bill of health to run for president. So I guess what was read was inaccurate. How are you, Megan? Ria, are you on lockdown or not? They were saying that, again, it was on thing that other places are being considering lockdown, like France, Belgium. Where else was it? Somewhere else. France, Belgium, Portugal. No lockdown. Are they contemplating it in your area? Because they were saying that a few of the European cities were thinking about lockdown.
I can't remember which ones though. I remember if France was definitely one. And I think they said Belgium, but this is me. I never remember. No thinking of it here. Not thinking of it here. Well, that's good. Are they thinking about another lockdown in America or not? Do you think they'll have another lockdown, or do you think it'll not be?
Well, it depends on who gets in power. I would say if Biden becomes president, then he will.
Yeah. I don't see the harm in a lockdown as in like health wise,
Yeah,
but it's economically, it's just like I know our local businesses here have struggled a lot, like monetary wise, because they're not open, they've not got money, and the government are giving them a bit, but it's not really covering what they would earn, in a week.
Well, it's not even keeping the doors open. That's the problem.
Several psychiatrists have watched his speeches from years ago and now and said he clearly has dementia. That's sad. That is sad. That is very sad. Our state does over 5,000 new cases yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah, but how many are in their states is probably how many we've got in our
Yeah. In Wales, there's something like 1,300 or something like that, but we're tiny. We ain't even as big as Texas.
We're also not testing as much as they are.
Yeah, we're not testing either. If Biden gets in, there's a more chance of a lockdown. Trump won't do it. Yeah, I think like health-wise, I get the lockdown. I must admit, I do. I get it. I understand it. It's just the financial side of a lockdown is such a struggle on people, and it's not just it's not just affecting the rich, or it's not just affecting the poor. It's the lockdowns are affecting everybody where money's concerned. So I do feel sorry for like the small businesses and stuff like that. But health wise, I do understand why they do the lockdowns. But the lockdown previously, really, did it help or did it not? I don't know. Our numbers were still going up, We have a total of 238,000 cases in our state. Holy shit. That is insane. Our government got re-elected. He likes to push us in lockdown. It started to flare up in the state again, and they say in 2 weeks worse than it first come back in Feb. Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling like that, Joanna. A lot of people are like, the lockdown over Christmas, and like you guys got what's it called that you have in November? Crap. Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I couldn't remember then. Just a couple of weeks ago, he was being interviewed and called Trump George Bush. Aww. That makes me sad.
Yeah,
like Alzheimer's and stuff like that is it's really hard, and it's hard on the families, I think, more than it is the people, because they just don't remember. But the families, I would imagine, like, oh my goodness, I can just imagine if Americans can just abide by guidelines, no lockdown needed, but people just keep going to gatherings and parties. Yeah, I've saw a lot of that on Facebook. I do that always, call someone with the wrong name. I'm shit with names. I'm really bad with names and dates, like birth dates. I'm shite. I'm really, really bad. I'm in Wisconsin, and they said 4 people have had corona and currently have it. Seems a little steep to me. That's what they said on the news. I've cancelled Thanksgiving. I usually cook for about 12 people, not this year. Well, here with our lockdown at the moment, with this 17-day lockdown, they're saying that that if sort of people are not, are found in other people's homes, that you will be fined. So I also have to cancel Thanksgiving. Yeah, because Thanksgiving's huge, isn't it? It's a huge deal in America, Thanksgiving for you all. So I can imagine like that being a pretty shitty time. Because it seems like Thanksgiving to you guys is like a bigger deal than Christmas. I don't know if that's true. It just always seems like when you see all the food and the family all together, the celebrations and stuff, it always seems like it's a huge deal, you know? Just means more turkey for me, right? I'll come. I'm always up for turkey. They have been doing that here, fines. Yeah, that's what they're doing here. Unless you absolutely like, I can go to my brother's house to take groceries and stuff like that. But other than that, I can't just go to his house just to chill and sit down, and which is like so freaking annoying because I want to go. I want to go and chill at my brother's house for a bit and chat with my brother. I went there the other day to drop him some stuff off. We were there, what, 5 minutes? Not even there.
If that.
Yeah, it wasn't if that. Just sort of went there, quickly dropped off what we needed to drop off to him and the family, and then left. But I was like, oh, I just want to have a sit down, have a cup of coffee and a chill with my bro. Like, come on now. But I also don't want the fine. All the bars are open around here. A lot of the younger people are getting it now because they've been reopening everything. And I think that's what it is here as well, with the schools reopening and the bars and the restaurants and stuff like that reopening. I think like, oh, it was like, but now here, like come Monday, they're going to let some kids back to school and some kids they're not going to let back to school. So it's certain years that they're letting back to school. Like I don't know which years, I've obviously, but it's only certain years that are allowed back at school and certain years ain't allowed back at school. I was thinking that Turkey are going to celebrate, right? They're going to be like, yes, another year of savior. I love turkey. Turkey and stuffing and My daughter works every Thanksgiving. She's a nurse, so it's just going to be me and my granddaughter and hubby, and a lot of little eats and movies. Ah, that sounds nice though. I quite like that idea. Just a small little gathering, just cut cheese. I had to walk away for a second. Did you guys talk about how Oregon is just decriminalizing hard drugs? Oh my God, I literally heard about that about 10 minutes ago. Can you believe that? I'm legitimately shocked. Like, how is that okay? Yeah, it's almost like Christmas, everyone gets together. Yeah, it is like a huge deal, isn't it? Yeah, I heard about that as well, Ria. I'm shocked. Like, that is just insane. Like, so they're just going to literally, that's where all the addicts are going to go. They're going to just literally, every addict is going to go there so they can't get into trouble. That's just insane to me. I literally, like, I think I saw it somewhere about 10 minutes ago and I was like, nah, that can't be real. And I literally looked and I was like, fuck, it is real. Jeez, man. That's craziness. Isn't that insane? Can you believe that? Insane. I couldn't believe it. Do you think that's just going to like make all the addicts go to one area though? Like if they're going to get into trouble for having like paraphernalia or like hard drugs on them in, say, I don't know, Minnesota, for example, and they all going to then go, well, screw it, I'm going to go off to Oregon and where I can't get in trouble for having my paraphernalia or my drugs on me. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. I'm surprised that even like was a question that needed to be passed, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people agree with it because if you get caught with it, with her drug, the other treatment. That's what I said. All the meth users are going to be moving to Oregon. Exactly.
Well,
That's just crazy. You're literally, Oregon, I'm going to say it right now. Oregon is opening itself up to a whole heap of shit. And I could be wrong, but if I was a drug addict and I kept getting arrested for having paraphernalia or having drugs on me all the time, hell yeah, I'd move to a place. They say it's a tiny amount to try to get addicts help. It won't be a tiny amount in a minute when everybody moves there. And they won't even legalize marijuana in Wisconsin. That's crazy.
they'll legalize hard drugs, but not marijuana.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
In Oregon, but not in Wisconsin.
Oh, right. Okay.
Different state.
Okay.
That's just insane.
I just thought you said this.
No, not the same. There are many rules to this law, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look up on it, to be honest, Bab, because it's just crazy to me. Don't mind me when I say hello to little Red and Dottie. I just think that's crazy. If I was a hard drug user, though, I would be on the fucking Greyhound on my way to, like, I'm going, where you going? Oh, I'm going to go and live in Oregon. I'm not going to get caught with any drugs. I'm not going to get any more drug possession charges. Because don't if you get like a few, you get a felony, don't you, after so many misdemeanors or something like that? We don't have that here. We just have, you get caught, you get in trouble. Then they will head to my state, Washington, as we're above Oregon. Yep. But they won't let legit patients get pain meds because of the war on drugs, right? But they're legalizing it. I hear ya. That's crazy. I'd be like, screw it. I'm on my way. I just read the comments, but someone said Biden had dementia. Not true. That was a propaganda. He's just old. Yeah, I think we figured that out. They are trying to legal pot it in Arizona, only medical. Here, haven't heard of it passed yet. I think most states in the next sort of few months will probably have marijuana legalized, don't you think? Did I say hi to MD when I read a message? They were speculations, but I'm pretty sure they have to have a very medical exam to run. I don't think if he had dementia, he would let him run, but what do I know? No, I'm with you, Chopper Lily. I don't think they would. And like dementia's sad, man. Like, geez, like dementia's rough. Like it's like that invisible illness, isn't it? That I don't know. That's just harsh. But I think you're right. I don't think they're going to let somebody with like a severe, or any, whether severe or not, actually. run for president. Do you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm definitely going early tonight. Early bed tonight. Early night for me. I literally got no sleep last night. I was like going through my photos, putting them into files. I was deleting a load of shite that I'd got at like 5 o'clock this morning. Then I made coffee. I was like, holy moly. New Jersey and Montana just passed recreational marijuana use. Wow. Right, bees when you need pain pills were drug seekers. I think that's just crazy, though.
It'll be cheaper to buy crack than it will
It
to
would,
buy
yeah.
meds.
And that's what happens. But that's what happens. People get addicted to the meds because they overdose people. They overdo it to
Mhm.
people. But there is so much that people can't even get the correct medication doses, and they're like constant pain all the time. And that's like,
It's never consistent.
yeah,
It
they've
always
gone from
flips.
one extreme, like overcompensating everybody to
underdoing it.
undercompensating and
It's like, you
leaving
really
genuine,
need it now, you'll
yeah,
be all
leaving
right.
genuine people in pain.
Yeah, take some paracetamol.
Yeah. Chapel candidates put out their medical records from their own medical team, so not necessarily independent, but should be, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it should be independent. I agree with you on that one.
What should be independent?
Their medicals.
Yeah, for the president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree. I think it should be
Definitely should be,
yeah, I agree.
but then there will be something about it, you know, the cost of it or something or other, or
Oops.
there's no winning.
So that's what I just said, Chopper Lily. It should be separate. They're never going to do that.
What's that?
Put out the tax returns.
Oh, I thought they went through court, but then he was trying to fight it again.
President Reagan had advanced Alzheimer's in the end of his presidency and started at the beginning of his second term, so they don't use psych evals. Wow. Well, it looks like they've legalized the recreational marijuana past medical. Wow. Prices will go up. Yep.
Of course they will.
I don't even know how much marijuana is. I'm watching CNN right now. Election votes: Biden 237, Trump 213. That's crazy. I was sure Trump was going to get back in. Genuinely. I was like, When I woke up this afternoon, like I said, I went back to sleep because I will be in shock if Biden wins. Same.
I went back to sleep because I didn't feel great and didn't sleep at all last night. When I woke back up, that was the first thing I do, was check my phone. Hit the sales and buy it now, right? Hi, hey. I think lots of people are feeling a bit fearful. Oops, sorry, I'm eating licorice.
Licorice.
Yeah, I think everyone has got a bit of a
Fear on one side or the other.
for sure. So if Biden gets Arizona, he's would basically. Is that what it means?
I don't think it's as simple as that. I don't think it's as simple as that.
I'm shocked it's a close one.
Well, so are all Democrats, because all the Democrats were screaming that it was going to be a landslide.
Is Florida turning blue? I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't think Biden's going to win though.
Well, the odds have definitely swung in Biden's favour. Still doesn't mean.
It's just crazy. It's a bit shocker to me.
Yeah, a bit of a shocker-docker.
Yeah.
Shocker-docker-lips. Although it might mean that some people will make some decent money on the from the odds if it flips around in some fashion.
I was wondering if the election in college would be proper vote. They usually don't. Who just said about the marijuana being legal? Does that mean it's going to be legal in all states or just in
Well, by
some?
federal law.
It won't be federal.
Well, that's what the only way it would be for all states. Because theoretically, it's illegal in all states, even the ones that have legalized it.
No, Arizona passed. I'm surprised Arizona didn't already, but I honestly thought but Trump was going to get back in. In Arizona right now, you have to have a medical license by a doctor.
That's crazy. When do the votes end? Anybody know what time they end?
Friday.
And then what time it'll be like all yes, we know exactly who's won.
By the January 16th.
All right, but we'll know before then.
Not necessarily. You'll have an idea. It all depends on whether they go down the route of what's it called? Court cases and all that type of thing.
Yeah, I totally agree on that one. I didn't because of our crazy tweets in his mouth.
To be fair, though, nowadays it's all to do with whether you support the Dems or
Yeah,
the-
it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with. Well, to be fair, I don't think it's got anything to do with the president as such. They're just a figurehead. They have
Voting
limited-
has ended. We will be now when they count the last votes. Oh wow.
But it could take until 12 days for them to count, especially in some of the states.
Florida went Trump.
That's because of the Latino, apparently. The Latino quarter
Community.
Apparently, so they say.
And Texas and places like that are going to because of gun laws
And generally, they don't care about who the president is. They care about whether it's Republicans.
Yeah.
New York will be Dem.
It's crazy. We can all respect each other's choices. I think they're going to legalize marijuana. I don't think it's going to be long before it's legal everywhere.
Never know, they might go the other way.
It's still not legal here. It's still against the law
You
here.
can get aspects on the NHS. It's like an extract or something like that, but it's more for epilepsy of children rather than.
Usually the next day who's going to be president, so by tomorrow. So it'll be more tomorrow afternoon, I would imagine, for us. Since we're like 8 hours ahead of some. It's already like 9:15 at night here. It's already 9:15. So it's 10:15 with is it 10:15 or 9:15 now? With Ria. Did your clocks move as well? Same time as ours did? A couple of weeks back? Or do your clocks stay the same?
No, it will change.
Nigeria's didn't.
They're not in Europe.
This is close. It's getting me nervous. Unfortunately, hey, I reckon On 2000 elections came up before to 537 in Florida and went to Supreme Court, and it was recounted and Bush won. Many think that election was stolen.
Basically, it'll be recounted and they'll be called.
With the president as now, as the lawsuit could take forever. He said months ago that he would drag me out of White House, and he's won Michigan. Biden. It's craziness. Crazy.
It's the joys of politics.
I know politics is sucky though, man. On times, jeez. I don't know why I'm so bloody fascinated with this one. It's crazy to me. It's like, stop winning, stop losing, stop winning, stop losing. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. Isn't that insane? But I'm going to be going off in a little minute just because I'm tired. I didn't get any sleep last night and I need to try and get an early night because I'm exhausted. Been a super anxiety-ridden day, and I hate those days because it always makes you feel super tired. It's like, oh, I'm just like so tired. Everybody else's anxiety makes them feel super tired. I hope so. I have to drive to Michigan to get it. That would be awesome.
Yeah, what?
Marijuana. There was a recount. Yeah. Right. I'm going to get off. Thanks everyone for joining and having a little chit-chatter with me. Remember, don't fight with anybody over politics. It's really not worth it. We're all humans. We're all entitled to our opinions, and it's fine. Biden just won Michigan. Oh, Lord. It's getting even better. He's getting better numbers now. I think he's going to win, people. Right, I'm going to get off anyway. Again, thanks everybody for joining me. I'm going to try and get some kind of rest tonight. And hopefully my anxiety will start feeling better tomorrow. And I shall speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.